Hi, Terry Ebbs here, Renegade Recruiter. Did you know that there are three types of hiring managers in the market at any one time? And one group of these hiring managers you should do your utmost to avoid at any cost. Let me explain. So my name's Terry Ebbs for Renegade Recruiter, and we work with the owners and directors of independently owned recruitment and search firms, and we share with them how to scale the business, how to attract warm leads into their business without ever cold calling. Let me share with you the three types of buyers. The first type of buyer is what's called the transactional type of buyer or hiring manager. Now these type of hiring managers buy on price and price alone. There'll be some signs quite early on in the relationship that it's a transactional buyer. You tend to get through to these guys predominantly on when you make cold calls. They will say things like, send me your terms, sharpen your pencil, give me the best possible deal, that type of thing. What they're looking for is the best possible deal. These guys don't really value the service that you provide to them. They have no interest whatsoever. And they have no loyalty. And what I mean by that, if you then have an agreement that you're going to work for them for say 20%, and I come along and say I'm going to do it for 19.5%, guess what? I'm going to get the business. But another recruiter comes along and says they're going to do it for 19%, they're going to go there. You get the point. They have no loyalty whatsoever. The most important things to them is getting the best possible deal. And they will be quite clear and upfront about what they're after. Now, a lot of recruitment and search firms say, yeah, but all my market, they all buy on price. There is no truth in that whatsoever. Only a small percentage, about 20% of your market are what's called transactional buyers. So they buy on price and price alone. You should do everything in your power to repel these type of guys. Listen, if you don't know how to do that, you want to learn pretty quickly, but some very simple methods that you can apply. So you will literally repel those type of buyers, what we call the price buyers. So that's the first group, and let's say they make up about 20% of the market. We then got what we call the relationship type buyers or hiring managers. Now these type of hiring managers, they value the relationship they have with their recruiter or search consultant, because relationship is important to them. Now price is important, but it's not the be all and end all, and this is where the difference is. A relationship type hiring manager will listen to any advice or guidance you give them because they value your expertise as well, and they will take guidance for anything that you say. And they tend to be quite loyal as well. Once you get into a relationship with this type of individual, you tend to have them forever, and they tend to be enjoyable to work for. Unlike the transactional buyer, which is buying on price, and they tend to be a pain in the butt, quite honestly, and they will piss and moan about things all the time, and another reason why you should avoid them. So that's the relationship ties. So just to recap, you've got the transactional buyer, which is 20% of the market, and they buy on price and price alone, and they have no loyalty whatsoever. Then you've got the relationship buyers, where they value the relationship and your expertise, and you can position yourself as the expert to those type of hiring managers. And finally, you've got my favorite type of buyer, which is called the premium buyer. Now the premium buyer, or the premium hiring manager, they want and expect a premium service, and they're more than happy to pay for a premium service. Now here's what's interesting about this is that the majority, I'd go as far as to say probably, to my knowledge, 90% of recruitment and search firms do not offer a premium service. And you're really missing the trick, because these guys will pay for a premium service. Think about it. There's so many examples. This is always context relevant, but some people will only buy, example, an iPhone. Now the Apple iPhone is the most expensive smartphone in the market. That's a fact. It is the most expensive smartphone in the market. Some people will only operate or only use an Apple iPhone. In the UK, there's a phone called the Vodafone 7, which you can get for about £40, which is about $50, and it's a smartphone. It's very much the same as the Apple iPhone, but it's a fraction the cost. But interestingly, they're not dominating the market. Apple dominate the smartphone market, but they deliberately target premium buyers. The whole ethos is about this is for the premium buyer, and there is a market that will engage with them. And the same with you. There is a market right now of hiring managers out there right now who are looking for a premium service. I said the majority of recruitment and search firms don't even offer a premium service. If you're not offering one, you're missing the trick. And all your marketing should be around attracting the premium buyers and the relationship buyers. That's where your market should be. So the relationship buyers make about 60% of the market. Premium buyers make up about 20% of the market, and they're the guys you should be attracting. And the ones you should be repelling are those hiring managers who do it, what we call transactional hiring managers. And by the way, some recruiters position themselves as transactional recruiters. So they say things like, we won't be beaten on price, or they have their fees plastered all over over the website. So you're saying, here's our price, if you can get a better deal, let us know. So you've got to be careful of the language that you're sending out. Now, if you'd like to discover, there's a secret formula, so you only attract the premium buyers and you only attract the relationship buyers. Simply send me a personal message and I'll get some information to you. There's no cost for this, and there's no obligation. But if you're offering an exceptional service, if you know that you offer a service that's better than most of your competitors, and you're going to exceed the clients and the candidates' expectations, then what you should be doing is attracting the premium buyers, and you should also be attracting the relationship buyers. If you'd like to discover how to do that, simply send me a personal message saying, and let me know, and I'll get some information to you. Again, there's no cost for this, there's no obligation. So simply send me a personal message and I'll see you on the other side. Until next time, take care, take action, and be relentless.